Tyler's Talking Sports, Season 2, Episode 10, Week 5 college football preview. Thank you all for joining in this Thursday morning. Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful week right now. If you're on the video, if you can watch us on video, you can see my brother from another mother, Tyler Hess, who is smiling like a little woman right now, and myself, Tyler Castle. What we do here is we talk college sports. Primarily, Season 2 is going to be college football. So if you're in the college football world and you want to get some updates and previews for those games before Saturday and this Friday, tune in. Listen in, guys. We got some big stuff for you on this pod. Hesh, you having a good week so far?
Man, I'm having an absolutely wonderful week so far. It's been terrible at work. Football game's been rained out for my kid. It's flooding, raining, windy, lightning. Power went out 3 times last night.
Shoo, sounds like a great week.
Yeah, been a great one. Been real good.
Been a good one, man.
I hate week, man. Gotta love it.
It's been pretty rough on my side, too. I won't get into it. I don't want to bore our viewers too much. But, yeah, Hess got some big news for y'all on this one. Coming up right now.
Yeah, I got some big news, guys. This episode is brought to you by Little's Lawn Care. My buddy Brandon Little, he's got him a nice little lawn care service. He does landscaping, leaf removal, mows your yard. He'll even probably do snow removal in the winter. He gives out free estimates, and his phone number, if you're interested in calling him and getting an estimate for maybe anything you need around the yard, around your house. You want some beautifications that landscape. Maybe you want a couple stripes in your yard. Maybe you want your yard.
I want some diamonds.
This dude mows yards like he works at Augusta. If you don't know what Augusta is, that's where the Masters is played. But his phone number is 276-698-5104. Be sure you tell him that Tyler's Talking Sports sent you. This man will not do you wrong. He will do everything in his power to make sure that you are satisfied as a customer. And again, this is Little's Lawn Care. Phone number 276-698-5104.
5104. Give that man a call. Give Brandon a call.
That's right.
Gotta cut that grass, man. That grass is growing like crazy right now up here in Southwest Virginia. It's raining here like crazy.
All this wind that's coming through from this tropical storm is going to be coming up. The leaves are going to be falling. You're going to need them leaves out of the yard.
You're going to need them out of the yard.
Leaf removal. He does it.
He does it. Sounds like he does it all.
276-698-5104.
Y'all better memorize that number.
Yeah, better.
That's all I got to tell you. That's the most important thing on this pod today.
Absolutely.
So starting your Thursday off right, we're thinking about your lawn.
Exactly.
Nothing better than a nice lawn. Am I right?
Yep. That's right.
Man, speaking of lawns, we got some games on some lawns coming up.
Do we?
Some nice lawns, yeah.
Nice lawns.
Turf.
Oh.
Yeah. First start, localish games, man. UVA-Wise versus Newberry. This Saturday, September 28th at 7 p.m. in Newberry. I think that's South Carolina, right?
That has to be North Carolina. It's only one name.
North Carolina? Is it North Carolina?
I have no idea, man.
North Carolina or South Carolina? Sorry. I don't know, guys. I think it's one of the Carolinas. It's in the Carolinas. Wisenails 2-1 after beating Catawba. The Chowans in week 4 last Saturday. They beat them 31-28 with a field goal in the 4th.
Newberry is in Newberry, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay. Go with your gut. You just got to go with your gut sometimes.
Go with the gut, man.
Do you know Wise right now is sitting at 17th in D2?
No.
Cool.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, they're sitting at 17th, man. 2-1.
I thought I shared their rankings on our thing.
17th on ESPN.
That's West Alabama, ranked 17th.
You can scratch that.
Oh, scratching that one out.
Let's scratch that one out.
That's
Never mind.
There. It's out.
I didn't say that.
You did not.
I
Number
said,
one team in the country in D2 is Harding. Wise is not ranked.
What the heck, man? Where the heck did I get these
Number
rankings?
1 is Harding. Number 2 is Grand Valley State. Number 3 is Valdosta State. Number 4 is Colorado Mines. And number 5 is Ferris State. Number 25 is the Indiana Hoosiers. They completely dropped out of Division I, and Indiana is ranked 25th. Delta State is 24th.
Wow. I did not know that.
I was kidding about Indiana. It's just,
I was about to say, never
it
heard
says
that.
Indiana, but part of Indiana community. Yeah. Wise started out the season ranked 137, so.
Oof. Well, he's sitting better than that right now, too.
Oh, yeah, it's sitting better.
They got the Newberry Wolves. I don't know what they're ranked. I'm not even going to say what ESPN told me. I'm not going to go there. I got it wrote down, but it's wrong. Newberry Wolves are 1-2, just getting their first win over Tuscaloosa, 50-20. They put up 50 points against them. Who you got in this one, Hess, and what's the key to winning?
And this game's sorry about to say Catawba. This game is in
This game's in
Newberry.
Kansas.
And I miss Newberry, sitting on the front porch, drinking ice cold cherry Coke.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I don't like that Mayberry. I like that Newberry. You're going to have to give me Newberry in this one. I think Newberry going to even up the record at 2-2. Newberry, 17. UVA-Wise, 14. And the keys to this game is going to be defense.
Defense on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, defense on both sides.
Gotcha. Yeah, Wise was outgained last week against Catawba and still found a way to win. I think if they can force turnovers on defense, I'm defense as well on that. I think that's the key to winning this game. They have a shot at winning this one close. I'm going to go with the Cavs, 28-27.
28-27. I like
1 point spread. 1 point spread. I got to love it.
Now, next on the docket, we got Emory and Henry versus Limestone.
Yes, this Saturday at 4 p.m. at Limestone. This is Saints Field. No, I'm not talking about the Saints in the NFL.
Not the
talking about the
Saints.
Limestones.
Limestone.
I don't know what their mascot is either. Sorry, guys.
I'm Limestone Cowboy.
Emory.
The Wasps.
Undefeated.
Tearing it up.
3-0 entering this matchup.
Yes.
Not going to say what they're ranked in D3 because that's probably wrong too.
They're D2.
What's that D3?
They're D2.
They're D2 now.
They
They
moved
went
up
from
D2.
D3 to D2.
Yes.
Is it this year or
Yes.
last year?
They're D2 this year. They moved up. They were ranked 117th to start this season off.
At 117th. Okay. You're going to have to send me the link where you're getting these
You got to dig.
statistics.
You got to dig for these
I was digging.
D2.
Took me forever to find that. Golly. Anyway, who cares about rankings? Let's talk about these winnings, right? 3-0, man.
Right.
Limestone enters this one 2-1 with the only loss coming to West Alabama. Hess just mentioned West Alabama. They must be pretty good.
Yes.
Who you got in this one? And what's the key to win?
Boy, it's going to be a tough game right here for Emory. I did mention West Alabama. They are ranked 17th in the country in D2. But, man, I'm going to go with Emory. I think they're going to keep this thing going. We're going to pull an upset off. Our local player of the week, Jordan Jackson, is going to absolutely tear it up. He's going to lead them in rushing this game. And I think Emory wins this one by a touchdown.
By a touchdown. I like that. Yeah. Jordan Jackson had 3 touchdowns last week, I believe it was, right?
Yep.
Over 100 yards rushing.
Yep.
Emory hasn't let me down all season. I'm going to go with Emory again and look for that defense to continue to stand up and do what they did last week against Barton. Don't forget, they held Barton to below 100 yards rushing and 100 yards passing. But I also think the key to them to win is to get Jordan Jackson going.
Yep.
Got to get him going early.
Get them legs moving.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, boy.
Bluefield University.
Yep. Man, Dewey Lusk.
Bethel. This
Bethel.
Saturday at noon.
Not Bethel Baptist.
Bethel's out of Tennessee. I do know that.
Yeah, boy. Yes, they are.
Out of Tennessee. What a great state.
Yeah.
Bluefield, currently 1-2 on the season, and just took a beating from Campbellsville, who put 69 on them. 69. Bethel, now this one should be right, comes into this one ranked 5th.
That's in NAIA. I would say that's probably right.
Okay, it looked right. And beat Bluefield last year. They beat them last year, 61-14.
Oh, boy.
Who you got in this one, and what's the key to win, Hess?
Man, I don't go against my man Dewey Lusk. I mean, Dewey Lusk gave me an opportunity to play some college football, and I love Dewey. I love Bluefield University. Give me Bethel in this one, 52-3.
Ooh, 52-3.
Yes.
Yeah, it's too hard, man. Bethel Baptist, they're just great people over there in this one, and I'm looking for it to be close to what we saw last week. Truly, Bethel is just too much at the current state on offense for Bluefield defense. 65-17.
Oof.
Yeah, I think we see another 60 points.
This game is in Bluefield.
Yes. Yeah. It's in Bluefield.
This is the game we was going to announce.
Yeah.
Shout out Cody taking that job. Good job,
Shout out Cody Hatfield from Fresh Off the Clock.
Yeah,
we did not shout out in the beginning.
Clock.
Fresh Off the Clock, Big Fred and Cody. Make sure y'all guys give them a follow over on Facebook. Tearing it up over there in West Virginia.
Yep, tearing it up.
Sure do like those guys, so thank them a lot. ETSU.
My Bucks.
Versus Citadel this Saturday at Citadel at 2 p.m. ETSU's 2-2, coming off a sound win against Elon 34-14, and have another tough test on the road.
They do. This is going to be a tough one at the Citadel.
Yeah, Citadel enters this one as 2-2 as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got in this one, Hess? And what's the key to win?
Key to win right here is going to have to be that ETSU defense for them. They're going to have to contain the quarterback, keep the Citadel's quarterback in check. But ETSU is going to have to establish that run game. Work off play action pass. if you want to stop ETSU, get that pass rush, hit the quarterback a couple times, isolate them to one dimension, make them a one-dimension football team. But give me ETSU in this one. I think ETSU moves to 3-2 and comes home back to Johnson City singing Wagon Wheel really loud.
Which version?
Darius Ruggers version.
I like the original better.
Darius Ruggers got a little bit more beat to it, though. They're going to be a little hyped up.
Yeah, he's
Darius
a Gamecock.
Ruggers came to an ETSU game. So
he's a Gamecock. Yeah. I'm taking ETSU because I bet against them this season against North Dakota State, and I'm not making that mistake again. The key to them to winning is to lean on Bryson Irby. He's been tearing it up this year.
Your boy
and
Irby.
Houston. Get that run game going. King's got to have a good game as well, but I think ETSU can pull this one off with a touchdown. So 35-28 is my projection.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Go Bucks.
Go Bucks.
Man, big one coming.
Big one.
Game day will be here.
Game day will be there.
And if you're following us on Facebook, we have a current poll up for this game.
Yes, we do.
Hess, do you want to tell them what the poll is up for?
Guys, we and Castle been talking back and forth about we love doing these lives, so we were talking and was like, hey, let's do another one. We got a big game, Alabama, Georgia. You're a Georgia fan, let's do it. And me and him kind of back and forth. He wanted to do one thing, I wanted to do another. He's like, you know what? Why are we bickering and arguing with each other when we got loyal followers, and people who support us and listen to what we have to say? Let's let them decide what they want. As of right now, we have 15 votes on that, and out of the 15, 66% say do a pregame / postgame live, and then 33% say do a live during the game. So right now it looks like we're leaning toward doing a pregame and a postgame.
That could change.
That could change, guys. This poll, I will finalize this on Friday. So you got Thursday, you got all day today, you got all day tomorrow, and then Friday night sometime we'll take it down.
We'll finalize it and announce what won.
Yeah.
Man, big stuff this Saturday. Georgia, number 6, versus Alabama, number 5. What the heck? That's wrong, too. God, hang on. What is Georgia now, 2? Sorry.
Yeah.
Got to update my notes. Georgia 2, Bama 4. Is that right?
Yes.
Just going off the rip right there. Sorry,
what is happening, man?
I don't know what happened. I think I forgot to update my stats there on that one. Now, the other ones were false information.
I'm worried now.
Nah, dude, we good. I caught myself on that one. Georgia 2 versus Alabama. I was like, that's not right. Versus Alabama, number 4. September 28th, this Saturday at Tuscaloosa. This game is at Alabama. 7:30 p.m. ABC kickoff. College game day will be there. It's going to be electric.
It is.
Yes. How you feeling?
Man, it's a great game. I'm excited to play Alabama. Well, not play, but watch my team play Alabama, and it's always fun.
Suiting up?
No, not this time. Not this time. Kirby told me he wanted to rest my legs and be ready for the Auburn game next week. But no, this is a fun week. I'm already having a heck of a time with a buddy of mine at work. We've been going back and forth all week, and it's been great. But I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch Georgia play a top tier team. Excited to see what we got. Excited to see what Alabama's got. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a great game. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great game too. It's the first time since 2007 Bama has been a home underdog. UGA is a 2-point favorite, so very close spread. Over under set at 48.5. Money line has Georgia minus 130 and plus 110 on Bama. Last time UGA played Bama in Tuscaloosa was in 2020. Bama won that game 41-24.
Yes, sir. Every other time it's been
fun fact about scoring 24.
Yeah, boy. They lost 3 out of those 4.
Lost 3 out of those 4 means. The only time if they didn't score 24, they won when they beat Bama 33-18 in the 2021 College Football National Championship. Now, what was you going to say, brother?
I really have no idea.
I just cut you off again.
You did. It's fine. I don't even know what I was going to say. It's fine.
One of the key stats here you listed down was wide receiver London Humphreys. He has mono and will not be playing for the Dogs. That's pretty big.
It's a big hurt right there. I mean, he's literally Ladd McConkey 2.0, and his offense transferred out of Vandy, and don't got him, but hey, as Kirby always says, next man up. So we'll see what happens.
Next man up mentality. We'll see what happens. This is going to be a great game. Team comparison for y'all. Both teams are 3-0 currently, and both are 1-2 against the spread in previous years. So good luck. Points per game. UGA is 56 at 31.7 points per game. Bama is 6 at 49 points per game. Now, granted, strength of schedule to this point has been a little different, in my opinion. Points allowed, UGA is 3rd. They only allow 6 points a game. Bama, 6, 8.7 points per game. That's pretty good defenses.
Georgia still is the only team now left that hasn't given up a touchdown all year.
The other team Saturday gave one up?
Yep, everybody gave one up now, except for Georgia.
Till Saturday. Players to watch. Jalen Milroe, of course. He is 35 for 52, 590 yards, 8 touchdowns on the season.
Yeah, boy.
Carson Beck, 56 for 82, 680 yards, 7 touchdowns. Pretty good numbers right there. Jan Miller's got 29 carries, 265 yards, 3 touchdowns. Ryan Williams, who is 17, 10 receptions, 285 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Arian Smith, fastest player on Georgia's roster, according to Mr. Hess.
Yep, he's
just kidding, according to the stats.
He's on the track and field team as well. He's part of the SEC national champion or the conference title last year. He's not produced a lot this year. They've expected a little bit more, but he's still kind of learning the playbook. He's for you Tennessee fans out there, he's our Squirrel White.
Gotcha.
But
Sounds
he's a lot bigger.
Quick.
But he's 6'6", so
not short. Gotcha.
Yeah. And the other big one here is Malachi Williams, the edge rusher. He's projected to go in the top 10 in next year's draft. He got hurt during the Clemson game. He played part of the Kentucky game. Right now, still no word out yet. As soon as we get that, we'll let you know. The SEC does that new thing, where they release their injury report, but it has to be verified through the SEC. So won't know till around noon today who's hurt, who's out, who's not out. So we'll see that. But as of right now, Kirby said he is trending in the right direction during the press conference on Tuesday, and he could see some playing time, which will be huge for that UGA defense. They need him on the edge. Yeah,
I think it's going to be an interesting game. I know we're not going to give our prediction since we are going to go live this Saturday, so you'll hear our predictions there, of course. During the pregame, during the game, whatever we decide to do, you'll definitely hear our predictions before we get started. But I will say this. I'll let people know. I do think Georgia will be trailing at half. And if you watch Georgia, that's no concern.
I think Georgia will be up 3 at half.
Up 3 at half. Okay. I think they'll be trailing. I think it'll be typical Georgia. I think they'll be trailing a little bit. Second half, they come to play ball.
We'll see.
We'll see. It's going to be a game. Can't wait for this one.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know about that one. What you think? Make sure to send us some comments. Send us a Facebook message. Something. Let us know what you think. We got a game. But before we get into another game, I got a segment.
You got a segment?
Yeah.
What's your segment?
If you could again. If you could segment.
If I could. It's not a country song. Zach Top.
Zach Top, baby.
Free shout out.
No free shout outs here on TTS. Are you ready?
Yeah, boy.
If you could coach an offense or defense on any college football team, past, present, which would you like to coach and why? It could be a player. It can be an entire offense. It could be a defensive player.
I mean, one that would have been fun to coach just because it's literally just find somebody would have been that LSU offense with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and them. That would have been really fun to coach. I'm really going through some defenses. I'm trying to think. Was it the 2019 Alabama defense? I'm trying to think Georgia teams. I'm trying to think teams that I won't be biased.
That Miami defense back in the day.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Miami back in 2001 with Brian Dawkins and all them. That would have been great. I mean, Brian Dawkins, they had one that passed away, died, played for the Redskins. Sean Taylor. I mean, that defense was there. Jonathan Vilma was on that defense. I mean, that defense was loaded with Hall of Famers. Ray Lewis at one point in time. I mean, Miami, gosh, yeah. I don't know. I would have to think about that because they'd be a defense out there. I would just love to see some of those defensive players. So I don't really know. But offensively, definitely probably with that 2019 Joe Burrow team.
2019 Joe Burrow. I like it, man. I think I'd have to go with Vince Young down in Texas. That would have been a fun offensive team to coach.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
When he's playing USC and stuff. We just talked about that one a little bit last week, but it got me thinking, like, when I was going through this, I was trying to think back, and I was like, man, that would be a fun team to coach. Texas, just the atmosphere there. Be fun. Defensively, I probably have to pick one of Georgia's national championship teams, honestly.
I mean, they had some good ones.
I mean, 2021,
I mean, the 1939 Volunteers would have been a hell of a good one.
That was a good one, man.
Fun fact.
Right before World War I, they were great.
They only gave up 1.3 points per game.
Who did?
The 1939 Tennessee Vols.
Really?
Yep.
Jeez,
They're
that's
the
pretty
last
good.
team to ever hold all regular season. Nobody scored on them all year.
Wow.
They were the last team to ever hold all regular season opponents scoreless. The run was part of a 19-game streak in which Tennessee shut out its opponents from 1938 to 1939. Although it ended with a 14-0 loss in the Rose Bowl, and the offenses were less sophisticated during the period, the Vols' feat would never be duplicated. The 87 Hurricanes, 91 Huskies, 80 some old ones here.
Yeah, the
92
Huskies,
Bama.
man, that's when they won the Natty, wasn't it? Or
Yep.
right before they won the Natty.
71 Cornhuskers, 79 Tide, 2011 Tide. They gave up 8.2 points a game, had 3 shutouts.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's just some defenses out there that would have been fun to coach.
I think Tennessee could be on that list this year.
I mean, they're my favorite defense right now.
They look pretty good.
Yep.
But, man, that's some good ones. Y'all let us know.
Yeah.
If you could coach an offense or defense, any time frame, let us know which one you'd pick. We love getting those. We got some text from the last week's one. I loved it. I love hearing what everybody's thinking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Love it.
Man, you put this one on here. You want to talk about this one a little bit?
Yeah, guys, we had a lot of a little sidetrack here. Had some drama today from the NIL. UNLV, if you don't know, UNLV is actually the highest. They received 59 AP votes, so they're actually technically ranked 29th. So technically, if the playoffs started today, they would be the 12th and final team to make the college football playoff based off being the highest ranked at-large program. Well, this morning, their fifth-year senior quarterback transferred out of Holy Cross, decided he's going to redshirt the rest of the year, and he is going to transfer at the end of the year due to a lack of, fulfillment on the NIL deal. He's claiming they were going to give him $100,000. His agent says he only received $8,000. UNLV's came out and said, no, we never said we was going to give him $100,000. But what we got here so far, it says Saluka stepped down despite a 3-0 start after receiving a $3,000 in relocation, which was to help him transfer. His reps say he didn't ask for more than the original $100K. A $100,000 contract with Saluka. Blueprint Sports released a statement saying that no formal offers were made to Saluka during the recruitment process. UNLV has also released a statement saying the school honored all previously agreed upon scholarships for the signal caller. With that also being said, their starting running back, or their backup running back, has decided that he is going to enter the transfer portal, and he is going to redshirt the rest of this year as well, due to apparently some NIL stuff as well. With that being said, I'm bringing it up, one, because this is kind of huge toward how the playoffs are shaping up, because UNLV is really good, but they do have a good backup in Hayam Malik Williams. He's from Campbell. He's a fifth-year senior as well, and apparently he's really athletic. Right now he has no pass attempts, but he has 10 carries for 88 yards. But what I'm bringing this up for is what's your opinion of this whole NIL? If this was in the SEC, we wouldn't be worrying about it. Somebody would have brought the bag and said, here's your $100,000. Let's play football. But here's the problem that's been stated. Some of these schools that don't have that type of money to easily access that money running this issue. What's your thoughts? What's your process? What are you thinking about this?
My thing, are you playing for your team or are you playing for money?
Right. And I mean, most of these kids seem to be.
I'll go to a different sport just to give you an example. Look what Shohei Ohtani did. He got paid, but he forfeit. He's pushing it back many years.
Mm-hmm.
So his team can be better. They can progress better. They can play as a team and win some championships.
Yes.
Do you want to win a championship with your team, or do you want to get $100K? If you're a good enough quarterback, can you be patient and just wait until you get that NFL contract or get a better NIL deal? If you show out, if you keep performing like the way you are, you're 3-0. Hess just said you'd be in the top 12.
Yep.
Why are you leaving? Why are you quitting on your team? You're the quarterback. Lead your team.
I'm going to read this right here. The NCAA came out with a statement late Wednesday night. And their statement says the NCAA fully supports college athletes profiting from the NIL, but unfortunately there's little oversight or accountability in the NIL space, and far too often promises made to student athletes are broken. Positive changes are underway at the NCAA to deliver more benefits to student athletes without the clear legal authority granted by the courts or by Congress. The NCAA, conferences, schools have limited their authority to regulate third-party involvement in NIL transactions. Tim Buckley, NCAA Senior Vice President of External Affairs. So in other words, the NCAA has worked out to where they're trying to get these third-party people out of here. Keep me and you from paying Joe Blow to come play quarterback for us. They're going to figure out a way to get the universities and the NCAA to pay these players, which I like that better off because, I mean, it takes care of the kids. They don't get promised something, hey, come out here and play at UNLV 50,000 miles away from your family and we'll give you $100K.
Yeah.
So,
but I get that. But my thing is, like, you're on the team. Like
That's me.
don't transfer out 3 games in after y'all
Yeah.
doing really good.
I'm
You
with
just
you.
probably killed the vibe. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like the team's depending on you. Like you said, you said it right. You just quit on the team.
yep,
Yeah.
don't be a quitter.
Don't be
Life
a
gets hard. Keep going, guys.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, I just want to touch base on it. I'm hoping that gets a little bit of talk. See what people say about our opinions on that. But I'm not a big fan of the NIL. I think it's ruined more than it's killed college basketball in my opinion. But that's nor here nor there. But let's move on, man. We got the heavy hitters for Week 5. Big game Friday night. Looks like I'm loving these Friday night games that are actually
they've been
worth
good.
watching.
They've been really good on Friday nights.
Yeah. So you lead us off with this one, man.
All right. Dun 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 dun. Virginia Tech Hokies.
Yes, sir.
Versus number 7. I got that one right. Number 7, Miami at Miami at 7:30 p.m.
I'm sure you got the time right.
Hokies are a plus 750. Miami, 19.5 favorite. Over under set at 55.5. I'll tell you right now, pick Miami to cover.
Oof.
Cover. I'm telling you right now.
Ooh.
Virginia Tech been a letdown this year. Tech fans will tell you that. I'll tell you that. I'm not a Tech fan. They're 2-2, 4 games in after finishing last year 7-6 with a bowl win. A promising look ahead. You got a returning quarterback. Got a returning running back.
Yeah.
Look very good. Defense looks good. Got a good coach. Everything looked right. Well, they're sitting at 2-2 through 4. Miami, on the other hand,
I want before you go on there,
I ain't done.
Hold on, 2-2 through 4, and I just want to throw that out there because I know it was the Vandy and I know it was the Rutgers.
Sure.
They're 3 mistakes away in both of those games from them going in this game 4-0.
Yeah.
I mean, they both. I mean, double overtime loss to Vandy, and then
and the double overtime loss to Vandy don't look as bad now. We know Vandy's improved.
Right.
No, Rutgers. We said Rutgers was tough.
That run game was going to be tough on them.
We told them Rutgers is tough.
They should have listened. They need to listen. We need to get this up to Blacksburg. I need to listen.
I agree, but 2-2 at 4 games in. If you asked a Tech fan at the beginning of the season, most Tech fans say they were going to 9-10 games easy.
Right here, I said 12-1 or 11-1.
But I'm saying most, actual diehard Tech fans told me 9-win, 10-win season easy.
Yeah. I know.
And it's not looking good in their favor at the remaining of the schedule. So that's all I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Miami, on the other hand, has been dominating 4-0, but I think this will be their biggest test yet. I think Tech is better than Florida. I'll say that.
Oof.
That's a stretch. I know because we play Florida. Tennessee plays Florida in 2 weeks. So I might eat my words. I hope not. Miami has one soundish win over Florida.
Yeah.
41-17, dominating.
Right.
The others come to Florida A&M, Ball State, and South Florida. So ever since that Florida game, I mean, it's not really been a game. USF was close to 2 quarters.
Yeah.
and then dominated by the U. Tech's doing Tech, what they always do. They play to their opponent's level. So that's why I said this game will probably be tougher than people are expecting because Tech usually does show up on these road away hard games. I don't know what it is.
It's a big rivalry, though. I mean, these 2 schools hate each other. These 2 schools absolutely hate each other.
Yeah, they got beat by a very improved Vandy team, like we just mentioned. Beat Marshall, didn't cover the spread. Wish they would have. Beat ODU, didn't cover the spread. And lost to Rutgers 26-23.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Tech listeners on this pod.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask them how they feel.
I mean, I would be unhappy. Be very unhappy. I wouldn't be thrown in the towel yet by any means, but I'd be very unhappy right now. But this is the big game. This to me personally, looking at it with the way the college football playoff is and everything, this game is single-handedly more important for Virginia Tech than this is Miami. Miami wins this game, good for them. They lose this game, that's a blemish. Let's move on.
Yeah, this game's very big for Tech.
Yeah, this is huge for Tech.
They still got Syracuse, they got Duke, they got Boston College.
Speaking of Duke, I know I'm glad you said that. I just wanted to know with this too. This is why they're 4-0. They're number 1 in the country in tackle for loss, number 2 in the country in sacks, and number 4 in forced fumbles and fumble recoveries.
Are they ranked yet?
No, they are not.
That's bullcrap.
But they're 1, 2, and 4 in those 3 categories nationally. That's not ACC ranked. That's nationally. But yeah,
Duke's good.
Yeah,
got a good quarterback.
Yeah,
transfer from Texas, baby. Yeah, Malik Murphy looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Keys for each team to win. What you got there?
keys for each team. Tech's going to have to limit mistakes. They're going to have to play disciplined football. They're going to have to sew up that run defense. They're going to have to stop. They're going to have to plug some holes and force Cam Ward to be the guy to beat them. And speaking of Cam Ward, I mean, I think that's your guy on Miami's team. Right now, he's got 1,439 yards passing. He's got a 72.4% completion percentage, and he's threw 14 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Let's force Cam Ward. Now, granted, one team there's a Power 5 team that they played.
Right.
And Florida's secondary isn't that bad, actually. They got some pretty good players back there in that secondary. But Tech can force some turnovers, get some hits on Cam Ward. I mean, this dude threw interceptions left and right at Washington State. Get some pressure on him, force him to throw some interceptions. On the other side of the ball, Miami, establish the run. If I'm Miami in this game, if I'm coming in as a Miami fan, I got Cam Ward. I know what I got. But I want to know who my running back is. And I want, after the game, somebody else in the country to say, oh, that's Miami's running back. I'm tired of hearing about Cam Ward. Let's hear about another offense play. This is Miami. We ain't a one-person offense. We're a team, and let's see it.
I like that. I like that take. Yeah, for Tech to make a huge upset, this would be a huge upset, in my opinion. Probably make the ACC look even more confusing because we still don't really have that power force. I'd put Miami at the power force right now just because of how they've played so far. My thing with Tech is you haven't seen anything spectacular from anyone else. You just mentioned just Cam Ward. Well, besides Drones and Tootin, who's stepping up?
Right.
I think someone else is going to have to step up this game.
I agree.
They won't have to see a wide receiver break out. We're going to have to see Drones actually have a 250 passing yard game or 300 yard passing game. We're going to have to see something. I feel like
there's a lot of conservatability around Drones in the play calling right now at Tech. I think take the reins off of him.
He threw for 134 yards, I think it was, last week. I mean, that's just not going to cut it.
Right. I agree.
And Tootin ran for 122, so he had a 100-yard rushing game, which is great, but we need some dual offense, guys. For Miami, I know you just mentioned Cam Ward. Of course you're going to mention Cam Ward. You're going to mention him a lot. He's plus 350 in the Heisman ratings right now.
Yeah, he's the Heisman favorite right now.
He's the Heisman favorite. Miami looks legit. My thing for Miami, don't kneel to football this year. And I think we might see him win the ACC.
They might. They might just win it. And just, to put perspective here, and the 1,400 yards passing Cam Ward has. Number 2 in the country is Dylan Gabriel at 914.
No, that's wrong. Should be
but now it's Cam
State.
Ward. I got Cam Ward, Dylan Gabriel, Will Howard.
Should be Alan Bowman.
Carson Beck, Jalen Miller's got 590.
Nah, Alan Bowman's on there. Hang on.
This is the best undefeated quarterback. Sorry.
I finally got one on Hess.
Undefeated quarterbacks. Undefeated through week 4.
Alan Bowman should be on there. Where's he at? Yeah, Bowman's got 1173. Passing.
He's got 1,400. Cam Ward does.
Yeah, he's got 300 more yards. But granted, look at the opponents. So we'll see. We'll see. Who you got, Hess? Who you picking?
Man, Cam Ward, man. Look at him, man. He's tearing it up right now. This game is in Miami. This is in Coral Gables and Hard Rock Stadium. Thing that sucks about that, it seems like they can never get the thing filled up and make much noise down there. They get more away teams there. By the way, Jackson Dart is leading the NCAA in passing yards.
Okay.
Jackson Dart's got 1,554. He's got 100 more yards on him. Then it's Ward. Then it's Josh.
Dart's averaging 370 yards a game.
It's Ward, Josh Hover, Shanor Sanders, Emmett Brown, Haynes King, Garrett Newsmeyer, Joey Algalar, Chandler Morris, Eli Houston at Pittsburgh.
Gotcha.
Yep, that's top 10. But yeah, my take in this one, Cam Ward, man, he was a transfer quarterback out of Washington State, and Miami grabbed him, and they've turned the entire program around. It's a Friday night game. There's no classes. They've already canceled classes in Miami. They're going to be partying. It's going to be loud. It's going to be electric. I mean, what did you say the spread was? 19 and a half?
19
and a half. I mean, it's a rivalry game. You know what? 19 and a half. Give me Tech by 14.
Tech by 14. He taking Tech, man. Plus 750 Hokies. And he's taking the favorite. And he's taking the spread.
Good boy.
I like that. Tech by 14. I look for Tech to linger around till the half. 21-10 type game probably. Something kind of, close. Then I look for Miami to unleash Hurricane Helene in the second half.
Cat 4.
42-13. 42-13.
Oof. Tech fans going to be turning this one off early.
Picking Miami to cover.
Is there another Friday game they can watch?
I'm sure there's usually one other one.
I'm just curious.
Might be a little bit smaller.
Curiosity
school,
kills
but...
the cat, you know.
Hmm.
Washington versus Rutgers.
Ooh, they're an old-time opponent.
8 o'clock on Fox.
They can see how they do against Washington. That'd be a good game.
That might be a pretty good game.
Might have to switch over to that one.
Might have to. If it goes your way, might have to. Goes my way, I don't know.
I hope it goes your way. I want a good game.
That'd be interesting. We'll see.
I want a good game. I want Tech fans happy.
What we got next?
Oklahoma State.
Oh, this is your boy. This is your quarterback here.
Yeah, boy, I was just talking about him. Oklahoma State 20th. Kansas State now 23rd. Lost to BYU. Hess and I missed that one.
Yeah,
noon
missed that one.
At Kansas State this Saturday.
I hate noon kicks.
Me too, man. Both teams roll into this one as 3-1 after losing last week. Both teams lost last week, their first loss. Over-under set at 55. KSU right now is a 5-point favorite.
Oof.
Kansas State got thrashed by BYU. Wasn't even close.
No, wasn't even
OK State couldn't come up.
That was a Mormon beatdown, man. That's what that was.
That was bad.
Yes, it was.
BYU's ranked now.
Yeah, boy.
I think they're 22nd.
Yep.
OK State.
With that being said, I need to cancel out what we said about UNLV. That will put BYU in the playoff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. That came out of nowhere. We did not see that one. I don't think anyone saw that one. It came out of left field.
Yeah.
Deep left field.
Deep left field.
OK State couldn't come up against Utah and lost by 3, 22-19. Alabama, I just told you his yardage, 1173 on the year, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
Okay,
DJ Giddens.
Before we go any farther,
I'll keep going.
Who's the most famous BYU player?
Famous BYU.
I'll give you a hint. He's a quarterback. Before you were born, but you would have had no idea who he was. But you know who he is now.
I don't know who.
Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Yeah, boy.
He went to BYU?
Yeah, boy.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Old Steve Young. Huh. DJ Giddens. 68 carries, 417 yards on the season. And last but not least, OK State Deshaun Striblin. 20 receptions, 345 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, Striblin.
He's dribbling down that seam. Just dribbling. 20 receptions, 345 yards. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Keys for each team to win, Hess. What's your take on that?
Hold on. Let me figure out my keys. I had them. Man, I lost it just like Oklahoma State's lost to Ollie Gordon. I mean, where's he at? What's he been doing? He hasn't been doing anything for them this year. They've got to establish that run game. They've got to find Ollie Gordon. If not, they're going to put him on the back of a milk carton.
I agree with that. Yeah, Ollie Gordon's been pretty much non-existent. He had 42 yards last week. I think he has to have a 150-plus game this game just to even stand a chance with Kansas State.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I mean, toss-up here.
Here's the thing with Kansas State and Oklahoma State, which is pretty interesting. Both offenses right now are exact opposite. Kansas State is a run-heavy type offense. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma State was, but they're a very pass-heavy offense this year.
Yeah.
So you're going to have opposite sides. It's going to be good to see.
Which goes back to Mike Gundy. I mean, you look back at some of the teams they had when they had Brandon Whedon at quarterback. They had Blackman at wide receiver. I mean, they were a pass-heavy team, and then they got these running backs and became a run-heavy team. But early in the 80s, they had Barry Sanders. I mean, it's weird. It's like every year they're either a pass-heavy or run-heavy. So it is weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah, you got a run game. You got a good run game. I'm going to take a run game all day because you can control the clock.
Yeah, I agree. For Kansas State to win this game, I think Avery Johnson needs to go over 200 yards. Pass him. Haven't seen it yet. He's done it rushing and passing. Last week only had 130 yards passing and hasn't done it all season. This will be a difference maker if they could get this going with their run game.
Yeah.
I think that's the key for them to win.
Absolutely.
Who's your pick?
Give me Kansas State and Avery Johnson. He's going to go over 300 in total yards. 300
in total yards. Okay. Yeah, I think this will be another close game. OK State let me down last week. Still haven't proven they can establish some sort of run game like we just talked about.
Right.
Give me Kansas State and the beautiful locks of hair from Avery Johnson to go for over 200 passing. I'm going to say over 200 passing. I'm not going to say 300 total. The first time this season and win 35-31 in K-State.
All right, man. I like that. I mean, you're agreeing a little bit tonight. It's kind of weird.
I hate it.
This morning. It's weird.
I hate it.
It's weird.
Tonight, this morning, hate it. Louisville, number 15. I'm just glad I got these rankings right after all that. Versus Notre Dame.
That was rough there at the beginning.
Notre Dame, number 16, at Notre Dame. This game's at Notre Dame. 3:30 p.m. kickoff. Interesting. Louisville enters undefeated, 3-0. Notre Dame, of course, 3-1. One loss to Northern Illinois. Doesn't look like a hiccup either. Northern Illinois actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Notre Dame entered as a 6-point favorite. Over/under set at 45 points. Louisville,
Interesting.
coming off first conference win last week over Georgia Tech, 31-19. Notre Dame over Miami, Ohio. Last week, 28-3. Riley Leonard, man, what's going on there? Been struggling.
I think it's just a change of scenery, different offense. He's learning. This will be the fifth game of the year for him. I think this could be a big breakout game for him. You're going to see him. He should be comfortable with that offense by now. Should be comfortable with his offensive line. He knows who his go-to guys are. Big thing, Notre Dame lost their best running back last year. They've got to establish a run. I feel like this has been the theme of this pod.
Might have lost their best running back, but they got Jeremiah Love.
Yeah, but let's establish it.
Let's give him some love.
Yeah, let's love on him.
Man, my thing with... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I think the big thing with Riley Leonard last year at Duke, it was him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to learn, hey, I got some other talent around me here that can help me out. So I think Riley needs to take a step back, let the rest of the team work for him, and then him make the big plays that we know he's talented and capable of doing.
I like that. Yeah, the only thing that worries me with Riley, he's got 1 touchdown on the year, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, but it's
low numbers for him.
yeah.
Compared to Tyler Shaw, for the quarterback for Louisville, 850 yards, 8 touchdowns, no turnovers.
Tyler Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he was related to the quarterback, the Shaw that was in South Carolina a couple years ago.
I think it's Shaw. It's Shough.
Shaw.
Sounds right. Shaw, yeah.
Shaw.
Any Louisville fans that can correct me, let me know. Keith's for each team to win.
Keith's reach team here easily is Notre Dame will have to get that offense moving. Stop being one-dimensional. They've been one-dimensional in every game so far. Like you said, Riley Leonard ain't done much. We'll see Riley Leonard to get back to what he was last year. Granted, he's coming off a pretty bad injury there with that ankle and everything, so, I get it. On the other side of the ball for the Cards in Louisville, limit turnovers. Can't afford turnovers. Just the game's at Notre Dame. Notre Dame will capitalize on it. They got a great defense. Just limit the turnovers.
Yeah, I like that. Louisville, I think they just need to stick to their pass game. Currently ranked 18th in passing yards per game, 308 per game. So I think if they can dominate the air, I think that will keep them in this game. Notre Dame has home field advantage. That's a big deal at Notre Dame.
It's a big advantage.
But I think the offensive lows got to stop. They've worried me a little bit with this team. They need to look like they did against Purdue when they won 66-0. The defense is sound. It'll show up to win this game. They will need to shut down the air raid. That's plain and simple. If they can shut down Louisville passing, I think they got this game.
So you going with Notre Dame?
Picking the Cards, man. Sorry, Riley. 31-26. Pick a division, Notre Dame.
Give me Notre Dame in this one big. I think Notre Dame wins this at home.
Let's pick Notre Dame. Something going on. He just did that because we was agreeing too much.
Riley Leonard going to have a big game here. Like I said, this is the 5th game for him. I think he comes out. I think Louisville's they're a good team, but I think Notre Dame's got a little bit more on them. So give me Notre Dame in this one by 10.
I think Notre Dame won this matchup last year, right? 31-16, something like that.
No, Louisville won this, I believe.
Louisville win last year? I've been Louisville.
Remember they were undefeated.
It was like 30. Oh, okay, probably was. It was like 31-16 or something.
I can look. You just continue on.
Yeah, man, big game right here. Nobody's expecting this one at the beginning of the
Louisville
season.
won that game 33-20.
33-20. Okay, I almost said score. Had the wrong teams though. Illinois, number 19 now in the nation.
Yeah, boy.
Versus Penn State Nittany Lions, number 9 at Penn State. This game at 7:30 p.m. This is a whiteout. This place is electric.
It's going to be absolutely unreal is what it's going to be there.
It is. Another battle of undefeateds. Illinois 4-0. PSU 3-0. Last year, Penn State beat Illinois 30-13.
Ooh.
Illinois has only beat Penn State when Penn State is ranked twice.
2 times.
2 times. 2021 and 2007. Penn State currently, now this blew my mind, 19-point favorites. Over under set at 47.5 plus 700 on Illinois. I like those odds. I think I'm gonna take Illinois. Plus 700. Give me Illinois. The Illini.
The Fighting Illini.
Fighting Illini.
Illini.
Bill. I'm gonna take him. Luke Altmaier. I'm gonna take him. 862 yards, 10 touchdowns. You know what's great about Altmaier right now?
What's that? No
No
turnovers.
interceptions.
That's right.
No interceptions. And he just played a very tough Nebraska team.
Yes, he did. In Nebraska. In Lincoln.
In Nebraska. Drew Lar, though. 729 yards, 8 touchdowns, 1 interception. 90.3 QBR, 5th in the nation right now. Top 5 quarterback right there. Pretty impressive. Drew Lar's been around for a minute.
He has.
Pat Bryant has also been around for a minute. Wide receiver for Illinois. 20 receptions, 309 yards, 6 touchdowns. Keys for each team to win, His.
Keys to this game is going to have to be get pressure on Drew Lar and Illinois defense. Continue doing what you did. I mean, what you did at Nebraska on defense, copy that and paste that into this game, and you're in this game for 4 quarters. That's what you got to do. You're going to wear them down, play at defense. You're talking about the quarterback for Illinois. The guy doesn't make turnovers. Keep that going. I mean, take what you did against Nebraska and literally just copy that over into this game, and you're playing 4 quarters football right here.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
I meant to say Brett. I said Bill.
Yeah, I was confused.
Brett, believe me.
Well, see, I said the Fighting Illini, and when you said Bill, I was thinking you were thinking like whatever reason I had Bill Nye the Science Guy pop up in my head.
Bill.
Bill
Brett.
Nye the Science Guy.
I meant to say Brett. It just hit me. I was like, wait, I just said Bill. His name's Brett. Golly.
See what happens, guys? Balls get 4-0 the first time, and who knows how long, and this guy just completely lost all common knowledge of anything else.
I got it right. Correcting myself again.
Oh,
2 for
Lord.
2.
Love it.
I just had to correct myself.
But yeah, on the other side of it, though, Penn State forced the quarterback to make mistakes. Force him to throw an interception. Capitalize on turnovers. That's going to be the key for them.
Man, I like that. Illinois has to play good defense, obviously. They're going up against a stellar Penn State team. Penn State looks very, very good this year. I think the biggest thing is getting Pat Bryant going on that offense for Illinois. I think that could be a problem for Penn State's secondary. For Penn State, defense needs to make Altmaier turn the ball over. He hasn't turned it over. I think if you get a turnover here with that crowd, you get it early, I think it's going to be hard to come back from.
Right.
I know Altmaier's a junior, but this he's probably not faced
How many people face that
stadium
crowd?
like this. Yes, I know
Right.
Nebraska's a tough place to play in, but Penn State's a different animal.
And this is a night game, so.
Yeah, I think you need to make them feel that pressure, feel that stadium, and there's going to be some drama early if they can do that. Who do you got? Who you picking on this one?
I mean, man, like you said, I think you put it all out there in black and white right there. I mean, this is a whiteout game. This is a night game in Penn State. The ghost of Joe Pa is going to be down the sidelines. I mean, they're going to be – it's going to be out there. The Nittany Lions are going to be crazy. Mo Bamba, whatever that song is.
Bambi.
Going to be playing like crazy.
Mo Bambi going to be out there. Little Red Rider going to be out there.
Cameras are going to be shaking. Like, it's going to be a game you're going to be watching on TV, and you're going to see the vibration.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
going
to be wild. Penn State, man, I mean, they're good. This is their home field. Defend the turf. Give me the Illini by 3.
Ooh, I like it. Mo Mamba.
Yeah.
Is the name of that song. My God. Hard to pick against Penn State when it's wide out. That's the wrong song, Case.
Sorry, that's what they do, though.
I think the stadium noise will be a huge factor. I'm not sure if Altmaier is ready for that occasion. Don't think he's ready. Give me the Nittany Lions. 31-17.
Oof. Good win.
I'm still probably going to bet. I'm probably going to take that bet on Illinois. Not going to lie.
I like that take.
31-17, yeah.
I like it.
Like it a lot, man.
What else we got going on? We got any other games going on this weekend, or is that it?
We got some more games, man. This weekend's just getting started. Are you ready for these other notables?
Yeah, let me hear them. What we got?
Let's go. Let's run through these real quick, man. 22 BYU versus Baylor. Who you got?
BYU.
BYU. I'm taking BYU as well. I'll pick BYU on that one. Kentucky versus number 6, Ole Miss. This is Ole Miss's first test, in my opinion. Everybody recalls Georgia struggled with Kentucky. It was a 1-point game, 13-12. Do we see the same thing happen here with Ole Miss? Can Kentucky surprise and shock the world?
This game was in Kentucky. I would say yes, but it's not. It's an Ole Miss at 12 o'clock. Give me Lane Kiffin and his daughter.
Why is
and
it a
his
noon
wife.
kick? Why is this a noon kick?
Because you've got Alabama and Georgia at 7:30.
And you got Nebraska, Illinois. Illinois and Penn State. Don't even know my teams.
Yeah, you got the
I got to go.
LSU.
I didn't sleep good last night on this Thursday morning, apparently. Golly.
Yeah.
Bright and early, guys.
Drink some coffee or something, man.
I need some more in my cup.
Yeah. Folgers in your cup. No shout
21. No free shout-outs on here on TTS. 21 Oklahoma on the road. First road game, SEC match against Auburn. Auburn lost to Arkansas.
Give me Oklahoma big in this game. There's a lot of
freeze?
A lot of issues down there in Auburn.
You freeze?
Now. Yeah,
just freeze. Freeze what you just said.
On the sidelines.
Freeze what you just said.
Allegations being reported with freeze.
Freeze what you just said. Give me Oklahoma. Sooner Boomer, baby.
Sooner Boomer.
Boomer. Sooner.
Sooner Boomer.
Sooner Boomer. Give me the Boomer Sooners on the road against Auburn. That War Eagle going to fly in there. It's going to turn its tail back around and fly out. It just needs to hightail it out of there, man. Oklahoma is real. Watch them lose. All righty. Wisconsin versus number 13 USC.
USC big.
Yeah. Wisconsin lost their quarterback. Tyler Van Dyke's out. Inevitable.
They got no running back. It's Wisconsin. You
got no running back. You got to have a run game if you're Wisconsin. That's what's always made Wisconsin football tough.
Yep.
Ain't that where Jonathan Taylor played?
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, Ron Dane, Mike Bell.
Yeah.
List goes on, man.
That running back you there, Wisconsin. Yeah, they ain't got it this year. Give me USC. Miller Moss, Heisman candidate.
Yes, sir.
I like Miller Moss. Arizona. Fajita versus number 10 Utah. Is Ryzen playing in this game?
Last I heard, he was, but I heard all week last week he was playing. So
true, and he did not. And the backup did good.
Yeah, backup. But I mean, you got to think about it. Whoever's ever been the backup for Cam Rising, and they've always played Isaac Wilson.
Defense, man. Defense wins games.
I'm
going to go ahead and tell you while you're looking it up. I don't care who's playing quarterback. Give me Utah.
Yeah, give me Utah in this one, too. That defense is good. This game's at Utah. This is a night game. This is a 10-15 kick. I mean, that's 7-15 for them. But, yeah, give me Utah big in this game.
Man, I like that. Washington State. Let's wrap it up with Washington State.
Boy.
Versus number 25 now. Ranked number 25. Boise.
Let me tell you about this game right here.
It's going to be a game.
This is probably going to be the sleeper game of the weekend. Because both these teams, Boise should be undefeated. They should have beat Oregon. Washington State's undefeated.
It's a close game.
Tickets are record ties here. $160 is the lowest ticket available at Boise right now. This is at
kill for that price.
This is on the Bluefield at Boise. Boise's a 7.5 point favorite. The over and under is 63.5. I'm not going against Boise because I love Gentry. I think he's best back in the country. Give me Boise State in this game and a nail biter.
God, give me Butch the Cougar. How about that?
I didn't.
Give me Washington State.
I didn't think you said Butch.
Butch the Cougar. Washington State. Mark it down.
It's going to be a great game. If we have enough energy to stay up, we might have to do a live for that one.
That would be insane, man.
God.
That is going to be a good game. I like them West games.
What else we got here? See, last thing. The college pick'em guys, don't forget, Trey Buns win this thing.
He is right now. $50 on the line.
We need somebody to step up and knock this dude off. Maybe somebody
said that. I got to do my picks for this week.
Maybe somebody get him and throw him in a closet and tape him up so he misses the first two and then let him out or something.
Somebody call Butch.
Butch the Cougar.
Butch the Cougar.
Yeah, let's do something. But yeah, guys, be sure you make those picks before noon kick on Saturday. You got till 11:59 a.m. on Saturday. Other than that, guys, everybody stay safe out there. Weather's getting a little crazy around this area the next couple of days. Looking at 60, 70 mile an hour winds, a lot of flooding. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy football. We'll let you know tomorrow, Friday night-ish, whatever, sometime, probably Friday evening. Let y'all know what we're doing. We're doing a live before or live after or live during. we appreciate everything, guys. Be sure you check out Little's Lawn Care. Be sure you read back at the beginning to hear the phone number and everything. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everything. Love you guys. Castle, you got anything?
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all Saturday on the live. I expect to see you there.
Oh, they're coming this time.
They're coming.
You
They
sure?
better be coming. Yeah. Hang on one sec. I'll check real quick. Just one
Okay.
sec.
Yeah. Go check that. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, before watch out.
Huh?
Yeah. Right there. They gone.
They gone, man?
They gone. I guess. I mean,
They're out there watching the live.
they're watching the live.
Yeah.
Huh.
See you, man.
Yeah. Well. Interesting. Still recording. Still going, man. I'll make sure you come back. Won't stop.
Sorry, guys. I just went live.
Oh, you did?
Did y'all tune in?
It ain't stopping. I hit stop. It ain't stopping.
I was wondering what the heck's going on.
It don't want the
I
pause
was like,
to quit.
Piss, stop the recording. I gotta come
tried.
back.
I clicked it.
Let me see if I can end it.
Won't let me.
Well, now I can just click leave.
I don't know what that'll do.
I don't want to leave.
I don't want you to leave.
My camera's blurry all of a sudden, too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not letting me stop. It says stopping, but it ain't stopped.
Stopping. Right there? Perfect. Why am I blurry? Am I blurry on your side? Still blurred. Whoops. I'm going to leave and come back, see if that gets my camera focused.